Yeah, absolutely. As you said, identical records if you look at them. 3 and 4 overall, both of these teams. 0 and 3 in the conference, but that certainly does not tell the whole story. The teams that Notre Dame has faced are pretty much all ranked. Those 3 losses coming from ranked opponents. Number 19 Clemson. Now number 9. Number 19 when they played. That was the first loss that they suffered.
And we're underway with the first draw. Megan O'Hare, the sophomore for Notre Dame, is able to capture that one, and the Irish take to offense first in the dark uniforms, Cal in the home whites. And the first shot of the day results in the first goal. And it comes from Madison Rassis, the Notre Dame freshman, and the Irish are ahead 1-0, only 19 seconds into the game.
We'll take a lot of draw controls that we'll see in the circle, and what a start here for the Fighting Irish. You mentioned those 3 teams in ACC conference play that they lost to, all ranked, including number 1 Boston College. They're known as a very young team. They had a lot of seniors, a lot of veterans leave after last year. So with youth can come unpredictability, but can also come a lot of explosiveness, and that's what we're expecting from Notre Dame today.
Notre Dame will then enjoy the second offensive opportunity of the afternoon for Coach Christine Halfpenny. And the second goal comes in, and that's from one of the leading lights for this Notre Dame squad, the sophomore Catherine Morrissey. 2-0 Notre Dame.
Catherine Morrissey tied in first in assists. She's third in goals. That's her 13th on the season. She's coming off a big game again. Was in a starting role last year, but certainly wasn't carrying a lot of weight on her shoulders because of that veteran presence. And Catherine Morrissey has stepped into that leadership role, stepped into that role as the number 1, number 2 attacker that other teams are going to circle on their whiteboard before playing Notre Dame, and she's handled it well.
Notre Dame coming off a 15-9 loss to the nation's top team, Boston College, at home last Saturday, and already they've got a 3-0 score. Things could not have started better for the visitors from South Bend, could not have started worse for Jennifer Wong and the Golden Bears.
And that looks like it was Ava Krisnick Sr. It certainly was. That'll be.
And the free coming up. This will be taken by Kate Tamarki. 3 hat tricks on her year, and she's got her first goal of the day. She's able to beat the Cal goalie Frisch, and it is 4-0 in favor of the Irish with 5:46 left in the first. We'll be right back. 4-0 Notre Dame. From free position came during the player advantage after the yellow card was given to Clara Page. So not a lot going right for Cal so far, but plenty of time to try to correct it. We still have 5 minutes and change remaining in our opening period.
Yeah, the only good thing for the Bears about that goal is that it releases Clara Page from the penalty since it was releasable, so now they're back to full strength. Notre Dame, a team that has no shot clock violations on the season, so you can expect them to get a shot off at some point here within the shot clock.
Catherine Morrissey controlling, going down lower right, and that one finds the back of the net. That's Madison Rassis. And for Rassis, her second goal of the day. Indeed, it was Rassis who scored the game's first goal, and they've done everything to show faith in that projection from the national prognosticators at women's college lacrosse. So it's now 5-0 Notre Dame, 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Is that number significant here in Berkeley? I don't know. I think I heard that someplace. Courtney Wong controlling now for the Bears and trying to dish that off to Katie Bloomer. Came off her stick, but now remaining in possession. Masterson tossing it inside. Emily Mose getting it going for California with the Bears' first goal. And that is goal number 14 on the year for the sophomore Emily Mose.
Well, that's great work there from Emily Mose, and we said before, this is not going to be a game where individual talent can take over for California. It has to be.
They could give away a possession like that.
Certainly. Notre Dame ranked 21st in the country right now, and if you're going to beat a ranked team, you have to play a clean game. That's true across any sport.
Quickly back to the other end. Conley approached the goal mouth, but nothing doing just as yet. Shanahan. Conley. Swung around to Tamarki. Kraft's trying to defend, but the shot is up and in for Angie Conley.
Well, she made that look easy. The sophomore out of Illinois, ducking between two defenders, finding herself face-to-face with Kaylin Frisch.
And there's the bounce shot into the stick of Frisch. Shanahan taking the attempt. Cal has 30 seconds left to do something with the end of this quarter. Crafts brings it out for the clear. Successful connection to Willow Sear. Down to 15 seconds. Pass, shot, Mose, goal number 2. With 11 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. And California using the sophomore out of Minnesota to have some good things to say about how their quarter is finishing up after a really bad start.
That was a great cut as well from Emily Mose. You can see how far she started.
Avery Hefts. Back to Kennedy Mason. Hefts looking inside for Mose. Mose double teamed, knocked down. Grace Wygand on the offense there, and play allowed to continue. 20 to shoot now for the Bears. Hefts manages to pick that one up, but the Bears are running low on time here. Chupek was trying to load up a long-distance shot. 6 to shoot. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this trip down for the Bears. Mason inside. Shot, score! I take it back. Now a 6-3 game. And Cal used every single second of those 90. But the result is there, and the Cal bench is very excited. Now it's only a 3-goal game. Now Murphy. Markey. Conley. Looking for the gap in the defense here. Gallagher thought about shooting. Said, no, that doesn't look very good to me. We've got some time. We'll swing it back out. So they're cycling through here once again. Now returns, lobs inside. This is the look they wanted, but Cal's defense equal to the task. And a whistle in front. Ham's gone in.
Yep, that'll be a goal for number 22, Kate Tamarki. She was left unmarked initially this year. She's 2 for 3 now from that free position. I would have liked to see her maybe bounce that. It kind of went right into where the goalkeeper was. Would have liked to see a different look from her there, but tough break for the Bears as she was fouled, and then the shot went in, and she almost had to redo that goal.
Third save of the game for Isabel Piffy. Frisch at the other end here has 5 saves so far for the Bears. Shanahan over to Malaber. Shot and a score for the Notre Dame freshman. And Notre Dame now ahead 8-3.
In all of the remaining quarters, so you're going to need to do some work on that offensive end if you're the Bears as well.
Morrissey was surveying a potential run at goal there. Here is Murphy going head-on toward Johnson. Johnson checking her effectively. Down to 25 to shoot for the Irish. Pass goes inside toward Conley. And officials stop play and will award Notre Dame a free position from the left to be taken by Angie Conley. Conley shoots and finds the back of the net against Frisch. And Notre Dame scores first in the second half to take a 6-goal advantage.
Second of the day there for Conley, and Angie Conley
began to transition into this announcing stuff when I realized that I was spending a lot more time on the bench than I was in the game. Playing left out, as my dad would say.
Every position matters. Always contributing something, right?
I like that approach. I like that attitude. So Notre Dame draws first blood in this second half, now leading by 9-3. Controlling here is Kate Tamarki. A couple goals for her in that first half. And Coach Wong talked about this. It's really the black holes of not competing well. The shot goes in for Morrissey. And these periods of the game when Cal has trouble stepping up to the challenge, because they've played a lot of games this year where 2-3 quarters look pretty good. Middleton on the try, and goes over the boundary. Stutter will collect. Cal with 10 to shoot. Middleton couldn't get that one off. Bodies go flying. Play continues. And that's it for the Cal possession. Notre Dame takes over.
Well, anybody who says lacrosse isn't a physical game certainly hasn't watched, especially ACC lacrosse. Head coach Jennifer Wong has said that she thinks it is a bit more of a physical game. The ball moves faster, and it's a more physical game than what they were used to playing in the Pac-12.
And a nice connection there with the pass made by Morrissey, leading to the goal for Emma Murphy.
Emma Murphy, her 11th goal on the year. Last year, she was injured, coming off the injury into this year as a junior. And that's got to feel good for her. 11 goals.
And a lot of Notre Dame's attacks too, Sarah, just been light and quick like this. Cal turnover, shot clock violation, foul, something like that. And then they seem to struggle a little bit regrouping at the defensive end. And it's led to a lot of great chances for the Irish so far here today. O'Brien to take, O'Brien to score. Franny O'Brien, first goal of the season for the juniors.
Well, great job there. Grid placement for Franny O'Brien. Says right there, first goal of the season.
Cal with its best chance of the quarter so far. Free position coming up. Taken by Katie Bloomer. And Bloomer finds the net. And Cal is on the board here in the third quarter for the first time. Katie Bloomer, first goal of the year for the sophomore out of Darien, Connecticut.
And I like that. You can never really go wrong with a bounce shot, and she executes that perfectly. Great work there for Bloomer.
Continuing to fight. When we talked to Jennifer Wong about her squad, they don't let the peaks get too high or the valleys too low. So continuing to learn here and understanding that in the new environment, in the ACC, there are going to be a lot of learning opportunities as this game is shaping up to be.
Yeah, certainly, and I'm sure they feel a little hard done by. I mean, a couple of losses that absolutely could have been wins for this Cal team. You look at
Emily Murray scores for the Bears with 1:47 left in the quarter.
goes on a hat trick. You see what they can do, and you see their piece, and it's just a matter of putting it together consistently. And you see something like that, and it makes sense why they're able to play ACC teams so strongly. Or just talking about how some of those losses they feel like could have been wins.
Position has been awarded to Kennedy Mason on the left. Trying to get on the board for the first time today. So it's cut inside, and then defeats the goalie with a nice shot from the left. there is Kennedy Mason's first goal of the day.
Well, you see just what she can do. Kennedy Mason now 6 for 10 from the free position, and what she's been able to do on the year, that's her 17th goal across these now 8 games.
Here comes Mason. Thought I might have heard a whistle, but I suppose not. Play will continue. Wong goes down into the corner to collect. This is stuttered. Chupek. Mason once again. Foul still with some life. There has Wong behind the goal if she wants. Nope, pass inside to Masterson and the goal for Ashley Masterson. Goal number 3 of the year.
Well, when the Bears have scored, it's been exactly that. Working the ball around, a cut, a dive down into the middle, and a quick pass inside and a quick shot off of that, and exactly copy-paste that for goal number 7 for these Cal Bears.
Murphy's work rate has been impressive here today. Always seen her in the thick of the action. Passed out on top by Tamarki to Malaber, who's often been the controlling player there at the head of the offense. Inside now to Morrissey, and there's another goal for Catherine Morrissey. And it'll complete a hat trick for her with 6:43 remaining in the game.
What a day for Catherine Morrissey. 3 goals and 2 assists for the sophomore out of Schenectady, New York, just outside of Syracuse. Catherine Morrissey, what a day, as she was coming off of a great day against Boston College. 2 goals, 2 assists against #1 team in the nation, and she ups that here.
Opportunity from straight away. And Emily converts. 4th goal of the day for Emily Mose. And that's a career high for her in any game.
What a game so far. You mentioned it for Emily Mose. She's now 2 for 3 from the free position on the year, and the sophomore out of Prior Lake, Minnesota. What a day. If Notre Dame want to, they can just keep possession here until the very end.
They'll release the shot by Rassis. Karam is collected by the Irish, and the offensive sequence continues. Inside to Tamarki, trying for her hat trick. Chris says no. Under 45 seconds to go. Johnson trying to create a turnover. Final moments now. Page is pestering Rassis, and Rassis scores anyway. And for Rassis, that completes her hat trick on this Thursday afternoon.
That's right, 3 goals on 10 shots now for Madison Rassis, who was first.
Her father, Todd, an All-American lacrosse player at Notre Dame. Her grandfather and great-grandfather both played football at an All-American level for the Irish. It was in the stars for Madison Rassis to come and don the blue and gold and having a fine freshman year. Final 10 seconds here. And there's another goal here at the death. Catherine Morrissey adding to her tally for the day, goal number 4 with 6 seconds left.
Well, that doesn't tell you that Notre Dame are here to make a statement, not just to the Cal Bears, but to the rest of the ACC and possibly to the rest of the country.